in the sales process like this, first, we are having the prospecting stage. And second, we move to the presentation level. And of course, at the end, we also want to get the end result, which is closing. However, sometimes we also have to undergo the handling objection. So you look at this pyramid. This pyramid shows that prospecting is the base of the foundation of the sales process. What does it mean? It means that we need to put more time, to put more focus when we are doing the prospecting. What are we doing for the prospecting? When we are doing the prospecting, we're actually building the relationship with our prospect. And the end result of the prospecting process that we want to have is how to make them comfortable with you. Norman Levin ever said that if prospects do not feel comfortable with you, it is useless for you to go to the next stage. I had a client at that time in 2004. That was my first year when joining insurance. My client, which is the husband, bought a policy for me. He was my university friend. And after a couple years later, I found him having a better position and also having more children. So I came to see him again and I offered him a bigger insurance. At that time, he seemed quite interested to buy. However, he asked me to talk to the wife to explain about the proposal. So I came to their house. In that big living room, I was sitting here and the wife chose to sit quite far from me. So what can you see? With a distance like that, actually the wife didn't feel comfortable with me yet. However, I was still young agent at that time. I didn't know about these things. I directly jumped to the next stage, which is to the presentation level. So I only explained about the benefit of the insurance, the premium, and how can this benefit to your family. And at the end of my presentation, the wife only said, well, I think my husband does not need the insurance that much. He is still young and healthy. So I failed to close the case. 2 years later, I got a call from the wife. It was quite strange because usually I only have a communication with the husband. So that was the first time I got a call from the wife. And the wife talked over the phone. My husband is hospitalized due to heart attack. I was so shocked because the husband was just only 36 years old. And now he got a heart attack with only a small amount of insurance. I came to the hospital. I accompanied her to go to the process, especially helping them for having a claim process. And I found her more comfortable with me, and I found her having an open communication with me. She shared with me about her fear, her concern, and after everything was done, I came again to their house. And now the situation was totally very different. The wife welcomed me very warmly. Since then, we become close friends, and I got so many referrals from her. And every time I come to see her to offer insurance, most likely she will buy from me. What did I learn from this lesson? I learned that had I built the good relationship with them before, especially for the wife, I would have insured the husband with a bigger insurance. That was my mistake. Then I learned that how we can make our prospect comfortable before we move to the presentation. And you must do it, especially when you are dealing with women prospect. And not only comfortable, but also how we can connect with them. I learned also from Regina Bedoya that in the prospecting process, what we are doing is we are connecting. Our soul is connecting with our client's soul, our prospect soul. Connection means that we understand what their needs, what is their goals, what is their dreams, what are their fears. Until we can understand about what is their goals and what is their needs, and they can receive our presence as an agent, that we are as a person who are helping them, not to taking money from them, then only you can go for the next stage, which is the presentation level. I talked